friends you become with people you fight. Did you ever notice? People outside the fight game don't understand, obviously. And here we go. Referee Deck Larkin kicks us off, and we are underway, round 1.
You can tell just how seriously Jack's taking this fight. Oh, drops him with a big shot. Again! That has to be it! What a change in the recovery powers of Ciaran Brady. Dropped twice, now finds himself in a deep guillotine. And then scores a takedown.
And passes the legs, so that guillotine doesn't really have a hold.
Wow, talk about early adversity, Mark.
You have to wonder how the mental faculties are after those 2 shots.
That looks like a deep guillotine, especially in the early stanzas of the first round when both fighters aren't slick with sweat. You can't squirm your way out of something.
He looks to have created just enough space to survive. It's hard to tell, but it's definitely deep.
Jack Corr has a decision to make now. Let go or... I'll be honest, I think Ciaran's still a little bit compromised by those 2 big shots.
I think so. The decisions he was making from when he got that takedown didn't seem congruent. But it just takes a second.
Ooh, congruent. That was nice.
I was trying to bring new words when I visit with you. So.
Word of the day. Jack still landing big shots from the bottom here, trying to roll in there an armbar potentially.
But he's at an angle for damage here now, unless he can. Okay, we're back to the guard.
Jack Corr opening up like he had somewhere to be. Doesn't want to leave this fight in the hands of the judges like last time. Wants to make this definitive.
That was such an opening statement. You have to give credit to Ciaran Brady for how he's weathered that storm now.
The legendary Danny Corr in the corner of his son Jack. He'll be happy with what he's seeing so far. And yes, Ciaran's been on top for quite a bit of this round, but offensively hasn't really done anything to edge away.
He's landed a couple of shots, and of course, as we talk about this, of course, he starts to land more. But it would take a lot to erase the memory of that flash knockout at the start, or knockdown, I should say.
Well, that's 2 of them in quick succession.
Yeah, it'll take a lot to erase that from the minds of the judges, but he is certainly going about it the right way.
.30 seconds left in the first round, and like we say, whilst Jack may have spent the majority of this round on his back, he's been the closest to finishing the fight. He's been the most offensive. Even now, he's still landing shots off his back.
Yeah, you don't really come back from being knocked down like that unless it's an extremely dominant remainder of the round, which I don't think it was in this case. Positionally, yes. In terms of accumulating damage, not quite to the same extent. Good shots there again. I see the commentary feed to Ciaran Brady is working well.
Have the cobwebs been cleared, Mark? Only one way to find out.
We're about to. Back to business for these 2 fighters now.
Brady now keeping the hands very high, straight in with the grappling. Body lock by name, body lock by nature.
It's a tight body lock, but it's over under, so Corr has a way to make space if he can.
Trying to get that shelf takedown. You see he's trying to sneak in and use his leg as a shelf by which to trip Jack, but he's impeded by the cage. Now there's a little bit of space. Jack intelligently gets himself against the cage.
Great work there by Brady to retain that takedown attempt. And now he's at the back, not quite on his back yet, but he's starting to convert it now. One hook is in. Corr defending, but he's taking his arm away from his neck to do so.
One hook in. Much better for Ciaran Brady right now. On the back, trying to get that second hook in. A little bit of wrist fighting going on right now. Corr doing a good job of preventing Ciaran from getting that second hook in. Not quite underneath the chin. Still uncomfortable for Jack. Second hook in.
And he tries to link the hands. Hand fighting going on.
Not quite underneath the chin just yet. doing the right thing. He's trying to soften up with punches.
And Corr is doing a good job hand fighting to date. It's a very, very dangerous position he finds himself in.
Seldom seen submission available here for Corr if he triangles his legs and hips in, but a lot of fighters can just tough that out. Can't quite see if he's underneath the chin from our position. Nope. As you say, Jack doing a great job of fighting the hands here.
He's maintaining the space and keeping moving. Now, looks like Ciaran is back trying to thread an arm under his neck. Softening up with shots. But Corr doing a great job tying up his arms. Protecting from the rear naked choke. But this is a definitive round now.
Yep.
For Brady.
But then you need to ask, 2 knockdowns in a round. Yes, they came in quick succession, but could 2 knockdowns in a round warrant a potential 10-8 round?
It's hard to tell. There's an argument for it for sure. It
Again,
depends on how the judges saw what happened later. So we're going to a 3rd round. And it could be that the last 2 rounds didn't matter.
conceivably, yep, round apiece. You know, I think Stevie Wonder could see that we're looking at a round apiece here. This comes down to who wins the 3rd and final round.
Skilled matchmaking as ever at Clan Wars. And here we go. 3rd and final round in this Bantamweight title matchup.
I'd like to see Corr separate, because this is exactly where Ciaran Brady thrives. You can see him digging in for the underhooks. Has that front headlock.
He is trying for a guillotine there, it looks like. It's hard to see if it's in.
Oh, he's putting everything he has into this. He's lifting Jack off his feet.
There's a lot of energy being burned right now.
He may try and pull guard. He needs to get that S-grip and get the elbow of his left hand over the back of Corr to get so much more purchase on that guillotine. Trying to get the snap down, but in doing so, invites the takedown from Jack.
And Jack he was halfway to a pass there. Looks like the movement of Brady underneath has eroded it.
You just wonder, Mark, how much did that standing guillotine attempt take out?
A lot is my guess. He was lifting him up by the neck, which isn't typically how people are carried.
Great work by both fighters here. Jack Corr still has a hold of Brady. Brady managed to get back to his feet.
Now Corr looking for a takedown. He needs to raise the vision of that guillotine from the judge's mind. Perhaps he was thinking a takedown was the way to do it, but now Brady is working towards his back. Corr finds himself in danger once more.
Just past the midway point of the 3rd and final round. Can Brady take the back again? One hook is in. He's a little bit high.
Corr might be able to shake him off.
Nice work from Corr. He's got the grip on the back of the head, almost trying to roll in and land himself. Does so brilliantly. Needs to be wary of the armbar attempt.
Corr passing now to half guard. It looked like he rolled for something there. Did he see that there was a darce possibly? But it's put him now on bottom.
So finally balanced, coming up to 30 seconds left. If either fighter can do something truly definitive here. Jack Corr doing everything he can to try and turn in and end up on top.
And Brady, by the same token, trying to get on the back. He's still too high. Hasn't just been able to get his hips low enough to lock in that position.
Final 10 seconds, Corr on top. Needs to unleash a barrage.
A blitz is what he needs here for sure.
Wow, what a fight. 2 premier bantamweights leaving it all on the line. Cannot be separated over the course of 3 rounds. Mark, once again, we go to the judges.